Miss Champion is one of the best resources that we have at our school. Anytime I needed a tool, a math tool, a book to go with a lesson, she always knew exactly the thing that would work.
She's very nice to people when they don't know stuff. She's right there and has their hand. So once I came in the library, I tried to do an AR test, but I didn't have my password, so she helped me figure out my password.
Miss Champion encourages kids to love to read books. When we ask her, can she help us, she says yes, always.
Congratulations, Mrs. Champion. What a great selection for Teacher of the Year. You've coordinated our literacy nights, you've coordinated our book fairs. Not only have you championed the students during their literacy, you've also championed students during their math by tutoring them throughout the day. No matter what the outcome is tonight, I want you to know, and everyone to know, that you're already a winner.
About Miss Hardee is when I enter her classroom, it's like a breath of fresh air. Her colors are vibrant. Her learning boards are always up to date with student work samples with specific and meaningful feedback. Miss Hardee truly believes in her students. She challenges not only her students but herself.
Mrs. Hardee, I can say she is that teacher that you would want your child to have. She's loving, she's kind, but she's all about her classroom business. She has order, she has structure, and it's such a pleasure when you walk inside her classroom.
No matter what lesson she's teaching, she finds a way to incorporate those important social skills for our students. She always has a smile on her face, is one of the most pleasant teachers I know, and she is truly a teacher that I would want my own child to have. Miss Hardee is an asset to Griffin Elementary, and we couldn't be more proud than to have her represent our school as Teacher of the Year.
Even in the most difficult situations, Mrs. Reardon responds so kindly to the children. I've never heard her yell. She gets kids to produce results.
What I enjoy most about teaching is seeing the excitement on a child's face when they are feeling confident about themselves. The best thing in life is when that student has that aha moment and lights up. You know, that moment when they have worked so hard on something and it's finally clicked with them? Becoming a teacher was always my calling in life. I can remember sitting in my elementary classroom feeling discouraged and full of anxiety because I struggled with reading comprehension. I was so fortunate to have wonderful teachers that worked with me and taught me strategies that I still use today. Understanding how it feels to overcome obstacles, I want to help those who have struggles like I did and let them know it's okay to learn in a variety of ways.
Congratulations, Kevin Taylor. You are the Teacher of the Year for Kathleen Middle School.
So Mr. Taylor, I've known him for about 2 years now. He and I started here at KMS at roughly the same time, and since then he's just seemed to jump in to opportunities to build rapport with students.
He brings excitement to his classrooms, and that's hard to do. He just presents himself well with the students, and they respond to him.
He volunteers his time as a volleyball coach. Also throughout the year he does volleyball club, which gives a certain aspect of accountability to the students.
Through his classroom interactions, hosting the FCA and coaching volleyball, Mr. Taylor has a great rapport with our students. Mr. Taylor is able to challenge his students to excel and prepare them for their future endeavors.
For all you do for our students, our staff, and our community, we couldn't have a more qualified candidate.
What sets Chief Thompson above the other teachers? Because he mentors other students. I've given him names of kids who are in Air Force JROTC, made them turn around, made them understand what life's all about, what school's all about, made them refocus.
I think Chief earned his title as Teacher of the Year for his visibility and for the effectiveness of his program. Everyone pretty much has taken notice of the type of teacher he is, and he's very effective. And so I think among his peers, he's earned that title just from the work he does each and every day with his students and his program.
I believe that Chief Thompson deserves the award of Teacher of the Year because in the profession that we practice, there are very few mentors left, and he is certainly one of those mentors who motivate and inspire young people to be better Americans every single day.
Pam has done an outstanding job here for several years, been recognized by the state for her success in reading with our students and moving them out of reading so they could have another elective or other choice in their schedule.
Pam Grimes is the consummate professional. She has years of experience and lots in her bag of tricks. But more than that, she differentiates for each of her students to make sure that they get the reading curriculum that's best suited for their own needs. And she has a heart of gold.
I like Ms. Grimes because she answers your question to the best of her abilities.
Mrs. Grimes is not only an inspiration to her students, she's also an inspiration to the faculty and staff here at Lawton Child's Middle School.
That has to deal with the learners that are struggling in language arts and reading. She takes that on with courage and honor.
Diane is a beautiful person inside and out. She's warm, friendly, loving, which affects everything that she is and does both as a person and as a teacher. Diane sets clear expectations for every single child, which leads to such a high rate of success. Every learner learns to their maximum ability. I am so very proud of her for being our Teacher of the Year.
She achieves great things with them, one being my oldest son, who, when she had him as a student, inspired him to have one of the best years that he's ever had in his school career.
When I was asked to speak about her, I thought, what is my favorite thing about her? And it's definitely how caring she is. I love how she speaks to her students. She's always speaking to them respectfully, caring, like they're her own children.
I would have made her Teacher of the Year every year because she is so dedicated and helpful.
We love you, Miss Lokey!
We are truly blessed at North Lakeland Elementary to have such a wonderful art teacher. In our opinion, we have the best art teacher in all of Polk County and probably even in the state of Florida.
I work with Mrs. Patriots every day during kindergarten. I am always impressed with how efficient and organized she is. She has a way of getting kids excited about art while teaching about famous artists and making cross-curricular connections. I am also amazed with the artistic talent she is able to bring out of the kids.
But Miss Patriots just always does an outstanding job. She pours 110% into everything that she does with her artwork and her students. There is never a time that you can't go into the art classroom and see her teaching. She's teaching the standards. She's usually tying in some piece of literature to it.
Again this week in sign language like we learned. Are you ready? Yes. Your first word is? Again. Again. Your second word is help. Help me. Good job. Your third word is new. New. Your next word is? Use. Good job. And your last word is? There. Here. There. Everywhere. Very good job.
We are so blessed to have Miss Lawton on our staff at Churchwell Elementary. She's a great asset to the first grade team. She has a wonderful sense of humor, always willing to help. She goes above and beyond if the teachers need assistance. She's always looking for new ways and willing to try new activities to help her students succeed in class.
Miss Lawton is probably one of my best friends here at school. She is a good friend, but not only to me, but for the kids. She is so caring. She literally has gone out of her way. She's went to students' soccer games. She's visited students in the hospital, even parents that she doesn't have this year. She's trying to walk in my door right now, probably checking to make sure I have everything ready for the morning. There's really, I could go on and on and on about Miss Lawton and what she does for her kids, for her peers, her family even. She just is an all-around awesome person, and I'm so glad to know her. And we love her.
Mrs. Nolen does an awesome job of really connecting the learning in her classroom for her students to real-world situations, and they take a lot of ownership over the learning that they do in her 4th grade classroom.
One word that I would use to describe Kim is inspirational.
Miss Nolen really taught me what basketball really was and how to play in a very efficient way.
She is committed to her students' educational progress as well as their growth, and I truly count it a blessing for her to be a part of our team.
I could not ask for a better team member.
Ms. Nolen, you're a sweet teacher and the best basketball coach ever, and congratulations, you deserve it.
This year, our Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Maria Prince. She's a 2nd grade teacher here at Sleepy Hill Elementary. Every time I walk into Mrs. Prince's room, it's like a vacation for me. The academics are so strong, every student is absolutely engaged, and Mrs. Prince is also bilingual, so she is a great benefit for all of our ESOL students. She really helps them have a grasp of the English language and helps them with their reading comprehension. In addition to that, she helps our Hispanic parents be able to become more involved in the school system. Mrs. Prince, thank you so much. You are so invaluable.
Reading this story is to determine what is happening, what is the structure of the story, what is happening at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. So as you read it, have that in your mind.
Congratulations, Miss Prince. Te quiero mucho, Miss Prince. Love you, Miss Prince. Congratulations, Miss Prince.
Bright lights, shines brightly every day. She's always thinking about what's best for her students.
She's a fantastic teacher. She goes out of her way all day, every day, the entire school year, 180 days, to make a difference in children's lives.
We'd like to thank her for her hard work, dedication, and tough love.
Miss King is a very great teacher.
To be in Miss King's class because I knew how successful she was.
Miss King is the best reading teacher ever. In Miss King class, I learned something new every day.
Okay, so it says which 2 words from the article are the closest antonym. So before we can answer this question, we need to know what an antonym is.
Having known Miss King for the last 9 years has been a pleasure. She goes to the ends of the world for her students. Starting out at ESC, she has grown and had passion for students who struggle with learning as a whole.
Yes. We love you, Miss King!
Miss Ramos is Socrum Elementary's 1st grade teacher. Miss Ramos is a veteran teacher. She's been teaching for several years. When you enter her classroom, she still teaches with the passion that you would think a 1st-year teacher has, but she has that never-ending passion for education and for children. She is on call anytime we need Miss Ramos. She is there to help grow effective teachers. There's never a task that's too overwhelming, too demanding. She's willing to always take charge and lead with passion. And that's what makes Miss Ramos a great nominee for Teacher of the Year. I am honored as her principal to say that she is here at our school. I am humbled by what she offers students at our school and how she assists in growing highly effective teachers.
I could go on and on about what she does for Winston Academy students and our parents and working with
Transitioning to kindergarten can be exciting and sometimes scary, but Miss Primor made our family feel welcomed and we felt a sense of belonging.
We are super leaders. We have pointer power. We have relay power.
How grateful we are to have her as part of our team.
You're my best teacher in the world, and you teach me numbers and things like good stuff, and I love you. And goodbye!